So today's job's a job with a bit of a difference. I'm working in a monastery. So I've just got to take off a bit of render and then I've got to patch it all in. This is quite an awkward job because there's a big long corridor. So basically I'm trying to keep all the dust down because I've just got to knock off some of the old existing render that's on the wall. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get my extractor fan. I'm just going to pump all the dust out. I'm going to try and sheet up as much as I can and try and stop as much of the dust getting around as possible. I've just put some black plastic sheeting down. I've taped it all up. You can see the pipes in this corner just over here. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting some wood on top of that to try and just to protect it, because obviously if you're knocking off any render, you don't want it to actually damage any of the piping or anything, because that could be a disaster. Right, so this is what my today's job is. So the first things I'll do is I'm just going to knock it all off now. Got some archways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my multi-tool to cut around them to make sure that I don't lose too much of the detail. It's going pretty well so far. As you can hear, you've got the extractor fan going on in the background, but I've got to keep that going because obviously I want to try and get the dust out as much as possible. But so far so good. It's actually coming away quite nicely. One of the key things was to wet the wall down here when I was brushing it all off to make sure that the dust doesn't come up in a big cloud. Right, that's the end of my first day, so I've knocked all this off now. I'm going to leave all the sheeting down now until I come back. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's gone so far. No extra damage has been done. So I've managed to keep most of the corners. I don't have to worry about any extra beading or anything like that. It's going to be quite straightforward now. Right, so if you can see, this is just, I can just follow the line straight down there. I'll have to form a bead just going down the side, but I don't have to affect the archway. And at the top, I've just got a tiny bit of fiddling to do, but that's going to turn out nice as well. In this part here of the ceiling, I've got a couple of little cracks that have just powdered up a bit. So what I've done is I've dug out where it's gone powdery, so I can just fill it in and patch these in. So that's the end of day one. Right, so it's day 2 here at the monastery. Today I'm going to be putting a scratch coat on. Right, so I'm just going to do a quick mix and then I'm going to get a scratch coat on. I'm going to have to do this in 2 because it's quite thick in some areas and I've got a lot of building out to do. So I'm going to build out the first coat 3-to-1 with Seeker in it. Right, I'm just going to do a quick mix. Let's get going. Right, just a quick tip for today is I've got a load of pipes at the bottom here. I don't want to be cleaning them once I've finished putting my sand cement on, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use carpet protector and I'm actually going to cover it all up so that when I've finished, I just lift it up and I don't have to clean anything. Right, so I put my level up here now. So I've got a nice line now to work to. So the first part's done. I've just given it a quick scratch, I've given it a clean, so it's now just the time to wash out, and then I'll be back another day to put the float coat on. If you do like these videos, please like and subscribe, and the next video will be up soon. Right, thanks for watching. Don't forget, I drop them every Tuesday. Cheers guys, catch you on the next video.